the goal on our left, the wind stiffening a little. This is Jimmy Keaveney, Tony Hanaho now. A quick attack as Dublin play to that goal, the railway end. Bobby Doyle with the shot for Dublin. It's going to go wide. And you can see the slip there. That's how slippery this pitch is after the downpours we had up to about 2:30. The miners experienced lots of difficulty too, although if the sun stays out and this rain stays away, it could dry out very quickly. Jimmy Keaveney here to take this sideline kick. He's about 45 metres out from the Offaly post. That's curling wide though, harmlessly, so that's 2 wides by Dublin, and they're just over a minute playing this Leinster final. There was a very slight wind before the game started, but since the rain stopped, it has stiffened quite a bit. Martin Furlong. This is John McCarthy back after an injury, putting Dublin again on the attack. That's cut off by Liam Connor, the fullback, cleared away for Offaly. This is Fran Ryder beaten this time. Bernard Brogan keeps it in. Gay O'Driscoll is there, number 2, but it was deflected. Linesman then signalling the other way, so it's a sideline kick for Offaly. That's Stephen Darby, their left half back. Good long kick, but it's taken caught by the wind now. Nicely fielded there by Fran Ryder. Back to Tommy Drum. The wind's holding that as it falls. Kept in by David Hickey to Brian Mullins. The pass ahead to Bernard Brogan. Dublin moving very well in these early minutes. Still Bernard Brogan, no one coming to him. Gone past Tony Hanaho. This is Bobby Doyle, a shot, it's gone wide. 3 wides for Dublin, 2.5 minutes played. Well, Dublin are doing the attacking, but they're not finishing it off as they would like. Furlong's kick out. Oh, well fielded by Bernard Brogan, knocked away from him. Long kick by Anton O'Toole off the upright. Martin Furlong in trouble, but this is Paddy Fitzgerald. He gets them out of trouble. That was an anxious moment for them. This is Pat Fenning to Kevin Kilmurray. Kevin, who came back for the quarter-final. This is Gay O'Driscoll. 15 is Matt Connor. It's a free out. Paddy Collins has blown out in the middle of the field. The players didn't hear it for a moment, but it is a free out for the Dublin defence. Paddy Cullen, the goalkeeper, coming out. That kick by the referee put a little too far past Paddy Cullen, and that's where the free will be taken from. 8 or 9 metres out from Paddy Cullen's end line. Dublin have got the sun behind them too. It's shining into Offaly's eyes. This is Tommy Drum driving forward from the half-back line. Stephen Darby, number 7. David Hickey, number 10, get back off the ground. That's 4 wides for Dublin. Furlong's kick out. This is the longest one so far, coming quite near midfield, knocked away from Brev Brian Mullins comes to Kevin Kilmurray. Now this is Mick Holden, the new full-back, the first time he's got it. Out to Mullins, who's unmarked. Kevin Kilmurray with them now. Pat Fenning is 10 on the right. That's a free for Dublin. Mullins about to take it quickly, changes his mind. That was nicely cut off by Ollie Minniff, the cornerback. Cleared away. Pat Fenning here. The pass to Jerry Carroll, and long delivery by Carroll. The full forward, Sean Lowry. In this first man-to-man duel with Mick Holden, the full forward gets it. That was clever if he meant it. A good pass to Jerry Carroll. And then Jerry fouled by Brian Mullins. That's a free to Offaly. So Mick Holden, county hurler and now a county footballer, running back to his position, but Sean Lowry, the full forward, he's the one to take the free. About 23 metres out with it for in, yes. The first score of the match, and it comes from the full forward for Offaly. Sean Lowry just curled it in nicely from that free. That kick out's going over the line. That'll be a line ball to Offaly. Red-headed right half-back, Paddy Fitzgerald's the man to take it. Kevin Kilmurray and Fran Ryder. Fran Ryder knocks it down, but into the hands of Pat Doyle. This is Johnny Mooney slipping, and you can see how slippy it is. That's the full forward, Sean Lowry again. That came way down from Paddy Fitzgerald's sideline kick, got to Johnny Mooney and then to the full forward, and now Sean Lowry's got 2 points. That's John McCarthy. That was too far for Brian Mullins. He gets a toe to it. Bernard Brogan gets another toe to it, but Paddy Fitzgerald is there for Offaly. The pass to Pat Fenning. That's out to Stephen Darby, number 7. Look how fast he can go down that wing. Number 8, Brian Mullins, trying to close him off. 10 is David Hickey, but Darby still gets the shot. It'll go wide, though. So Paddy Cullen to kick out. Dublin, who started attacking from the very throw-off, had quite a few attacks, but it's Offaly who starts the scoring. This is Brian Mullins. John McCarthy knocked away from him. Johnny Mooney now, number 8 for Offaly. That's Bobby Doyle to Anton O'Toole. This is David Hickey, shot blocked by Stephen Darby, and listen to the Offaly roars of appreciation for that one. Stephen Darby was very brave there. Five is Paddy Fitzgerald, he's the man who'll take the free. But Stephen Darby showed great courage in throwing himself across David Hickey's attempted shot. This is Johnny Mooney for Offaly. Offaly playing into that sun that's quite bright now. Mick Holden, full-back. That's Tommy Drum. Richie Connor cutting it off for Offaly. And then losing it, Tony Hanaho taking it up quickly. Bobby Doyle flicking it away, but he's fouled. Bobby Doyle hurt. Dublin will be anxious about this because Doyle has been suffering from an injury. That's Paddy Collins sending off the trainer there. He doesn't want anyone on the field unless he gives the permission. Bobby Doyle is back on his feet again, but he had been suffering from an injury most of this winter. Brian Mullins to take the free for Dublin. That will go to Martin Furlong. Dangerous. It's Anton O'Toole got there, but it's side netting. That was very dangerous. It was hopping, looked as if Martin Furlong had it cut off, but then the hop deceived him, and Anton O'Toole, right a picture there. Number 13 got a fist to it, but it was the wrong side of the net. John McCarthy and now Tony Hanaho. The shot from Hanaho from 45 metres out, it's gone too far to the wide. That's 6 too far right, and that's 6 wides now for Dublin. They're missing chances, and Offaly have taken the only 2 real chances that they got. Again Martin Furlong. Stephen Darby, number 7. 10 is David Hickey. For the line ball to Dublin, Jimmy Keaveney coming out there. It's about 35 metres out from the end line. He takes a long, long run at it. That's coming to Tony Hanaho, who's unmarked. That's cut off quickly by Ollie Minnick. Clears it away over the sideline. It'll be a line ball for Dublin, but it was quickly cut off. Tony Hanaho was found unmarked on the left of the square. Bobby Doyle with the sideline kick. That looks a very good one, and it's a great point. That was about 35 metres out. The score there, it was an excellent kick. He allowed for the win and got the first point. So 2-1 now as Offaly lead. Kick-out comes right to midfield, and it's magnificently fielded by Brian Mullins. But his shot's glued away off his toe. Anton O'Toole keeps it from going in. He doesn't. The linesman just flagging it. It looked as if Anton had got there in time, so it's Stephen Darby. Offaly's line ball. Bernard Brogan's fingers, but it's Fran Ryder who eventually clears it away for Dublin, but it'll be another line ball for Offaly. Bobby Doyle throwing it back to Ollie Minnick, and the corner back will take this one. This time he's about 38 or 39 metres out from the end line. Bernard Brogan keeping it in. That's Fran Ryder, the centre half back for Dublin. Oh, that's going to break to Eugene Mulligan for Offaly, then to Richie Connor. This is Tom Fitzpatrick. He's been fouled. 10, David Hickey. Pat Fleming just gone out of picture. And the man to take the free is Jerry Carroll, the midfielder. Jerry, who was 21 only last Monday week. Trying to find Matt Connor, and he does that. And Matt is surrounded. He's fouled now by Tommy Drum. And Sean Lowry, 14 there in picture, now coming to take it. You can see the line. It's just beyond the 20-metre line. A little to the left, but it should be no bother to Sean Lowry. Now it's 3 points for Offaly and 3 points for Sean Lowry. Kick-out goes beyond midfield. This is Bernard Brogan. Number 12 is Tom Fitzpatrick. That's a free to Dublin. And Tommy Drum is the taker. Good long one, he takes 2. Meant for Anton O'Toole, but Jimmy Keaveney, oh, nicely done to David Hickey. This is dangerous, and it's Martin Furlong magnificently getting down to it. That was good reflex action. But The Offaly defence left David Hickey in there, and David had a few men on his left. Tony Hanaho and Bobby Doyle was on his left, but the Offaly goalkeeper got quickly down to that and cut off the angle. So a 45-metre kick for Dublin. Jimmy Keaveney places it on that 45-metre line. He doesn't. He places it a fraction of a metre inside the line, and the sideline man comes out. There's exactitude. It is the 45-metre line. It's supposed to be 45 metres out. Now Jimmy, remember, has a stiffening wind behind him. Floating it nicely, but floating it to the left and wide. They're missing chances with this wind behind them. Look at the way the wind stops that and it reaches. When the air comes down dead to Johnny Mooney, knocked away from by Bernard Brogan. Stephen Darby, but booting it into the crowd. Dublin sideline kick. Brian Mullins will take this one. Into the centre, Jimmy Keaveney lets it go. Eugene Mulligan getting it away quickly for Offaly. Close to the sideline. Pat Doyle, number 13. 4 for Dublin is David Ford. And this is Pat O'Neill who'll take the sideline kick. It's meant for Tony Hanaho. It goes past himself and Richie Connor. Another sideline kick. Eugene Mulligan just gone out of shot. Bobby Doyle again, and this is nearer in than the one he did score. But Bobby floating this one square across. Knocked out nicely to Bernard Brogan by David Hickey, then to Brian Mullins, and he's fouled, or he's penalised, not him, but Bernard Brogan penalised for the wrong pass by Paddy Collins. So obviously the referee from Westmeath going to be strict on the proper interpretation and employment of the hand pass. This is Ollie Minnock, the corner back, to take the free out for Offaly. He's one of the younger lads, 22 in April. That was well jumped for by Bernard Brogan, but it's Johnny Mooney who comes up with it, and then there's a free to Offaly. Then Johnny leaving it to Stephen Darby. 8 to 10 metres in from the sideline. It's at the middle of the field. Kevin Kilmurray jumping from away from him. Sean Lowry with it now. Still Sean Lowry. Pat O'Neill, but Lowry gets the shot in, and it's gone wide. That's only the second wide that Offaly have had. They've had 3 points. Dublin have had 7 wides and 1 point. It's Jerry Carroll for Offaly, nicely catching that, then getting away, getting past Fran Ryder, but Fran covering back quickly, and Jerry Carroll with the attempt has gone too far to the right, or has it? Kept in by Pat Doyle. It's now gone over. That'll be a kick out again for Paddy Cullen. The big crowd appreciating this tense struggle in this 4th Leinster final between them. Dublin have won 2 and Offaly 1 of the previous 3. This is Bernard Brogan away, first timing it. Anton O'Toole, but Ollie Minnock cuts it off. Then Stephen Darby. That left flank of the Offaly defence is doing quite well there. Stephen Darby. And it's the cornerback who cut it out. He'll take the free. Tommy Drum, nicely taking it down. Crossfield to John McCarthy. It's Johnny Mooney knocking it back to Ollie Minnock. Meant for Johnny Mooney again, a little too far. Tommy Drum though for Offaly. or for Dublin rather, and then he's dragged down by Pat Fenning. And the free is taken, but the referee will want it taken again. No, he lets it go on. He was going to take Fenning's name. This is David Hickey, out to Anton O'Toole. He's punched past David Hickey again, blocked. The Offaly defence closing up very quickly. Ollie Minnock getting it away. Then Liam Connor. This is Johnny Mooney. That defence is doing well. Now Jerry Carroll for Offaly. And look at the solo. Look at how far Jerry has gone. Sean Lowry and Mick Holden in this tussle. Fran Ryder, number 6, coming back to help out. And takes off the pressure. He's fouled by Kevin Kilmurray. And he leaves it to Tommy Drum. Then Tommy leaving it to Paddy Cullen, coming out beyond that 13-metre line. But this is Ollie Minnock, unmarked at the moment because it looks as if there are Dublin switches, but the Offaly defenders are following them. This is Pat Doyle. Oh, that was meant for Pat Fenning, but it went wrong. Pat O'Neill gets it. Anton O'Toole and Ollie Minnock. And it's the Offaly man again. He's doing so well in that corner. Anton O'Toole back after a long, troublesome injury. Ollie Minnock again with the kick for Offaly. Broken down by Brian Mullins. Bobby Doyle, back to Brian Mullins. Pass to Jimmy Keaveney. Shot half cut off by Tomas Connor. Paddy Fitzgerald loses it. It's a free in. John McCarthy fouled. That's Jimmy Keaveney, 14. A little to the right, you can see him right of your picture. 22 metres out, Jimmy Keaveney with the point. So now just 1 point between them, and they're playing 22.5 minutes. This is David Hickey. He switched over to left half forward. John McCarthy's gone right corner, and Anton O'Toole right half. But this is Tony Hanaho. That's meant for McCarthy. It's gone too far. Johnny Mooney, Bernard Brogan, but Johnny Mooney for Offaly. He's playing excellently at midfield. Paddy Fitzgerald. This is Tom Fitzpatrick. It's Matt Connor rather, number 15. Then he's fouled. That's Matt Connor and Gay O'Driscoll, and Gay is displeased with Paddy Collins' decision, but it's the free in to Offaly. The 13-metre line there, quite close to the sideline flag, as you can see, and Sean Lowry, he's the only Offaly man who scored so far. But how well he has got those 3 points. Is this another? It's two. Dropped short, and it's Fran Ryder who takes it away. David Hickey now, he's left half forward, and Stephen Darby has come over following him. That's Tony Hanaho. His jersey was pulled, and Paddy Collins spotted it. Quickly taken by Pat O'Neill. There's nobody marking Eugene Mulligan. That's Jerry Carroll for Offaly. This is Matt Connor. And that's a free in. So obviously a foul committed after the ball had been delivered, so it's brought up to that spot, and Sean Lowry, 13 metres out, at a left angle, and that's the 4th point. Dublin's kick out. Bernard Brogan knocked away from him by Johnny Mooney. This is Kevin Kilmurray. Still Kilmurray, and he's dragged down. Obviously, Dublin so aware of the danger of this experienced centre-half forward who came back into the team after over a year's absence, only against Laois in the quarter-final. It's Sean Lowry again. This is the furthest out he's taken him. But it's no bother to him. That's brilliant marksmanship. That one was about 35 metres out, and Sean Lowry puts over his 5th point. Johnny Mooney getting up to the kick-out. His midfield partner, Jerry Carroll, here. That's Matt Connor for Offaly. Geo Driscoll putting the pressure on, and then Dublin win it. Fran Ryder, but they're being harried and harassed and fouled in that instance, so it's a free out to Dublin and Fran Ryder. Dublin will be lamenting those earlier misses. They've had 7 wides in the first 20 minutes. Paddy Cullen with the free. This is Stephen Darby. What a superb little defender he is. Pat O'Neill, that'll be a free many, many metres up. The referee penalising Pat O'Neill. And that's a good 50 metres way up there. It's now a 20-metre free. And it was nearly at midfield when Stephen Darby kicked it and Pat O'Neill fouling him after the delivery. So Dublin penalised that 50 metres. Sean Lowry again, to the right this time. And that's the first one he's missed. But Dublin making a substitution. Fran Ryder. Richie Connor, centre-half back for Offaly. That's Pat Doyle, number 13. Centre-half back Fran Ryder. That's to David Foran. And that's tough stuff out there now. There's no quarter being asked and certainly not given. The free to Dublin, the substitution they've made. Mick Kennedy is in for Geo Driscoll at right corner back. Fran Ryder getting ready to take the free. Brian Mullins, it's knocked away from him. It comes to Tommy Drum. It's Eugene Mulligan, unmarked down there. Pat O'Neill who deflects it, but it comes to Pat Benning for Offaly. Sean Lowry. Oh, that was nicely squared across to Matt Connor, who's popped up on the right. And what a good sidestep, and this is Pat Doyle. His way is impeded, but he's got the point. No, it's wide, it's wide. It looked for a minute as if Pat here had got that point, but just got wide. Coming to Tony Hanaho. David Hickey. Jimmy Keaveney. Nicely transferred to Hickey. Oh, and he's been down. Brian Mullins doesn't like it, but it's Jerry Carroll who's been penalised, and now Brian Mullins has clocked him, and oh, Paddy Cullen must put the foot down straight away. This could ruin the Leinster final. The referee wants to talk to him. He's also talking to Richie Connor. Dublin midfielder and the Offaly centre half-back. He's having a strong word with them, warning them what will happen the next time. Jimmy Keaveney lining up the free. That's the angle that Jimmy's got. It's not an angle because it's straight in front of the post. And Jimmy makes no mistake. 3 points between them now, 5-2. 5-3 rather, sorry, just 2 points between them. Jimmy Keaveney's second point. But Tony Hanaho gets a boot to it. Hanaho gets it again. And then down the wing where Eugene Mulligan flops it. David Hickey in on top of it quickly. This is coming to Richie Connor. Anton O'Toole in picture. And Stephen Darby coming over to take the line ball. Started at left half-back, moved over when David Hickey switched, following the Dublin man. That's not a good one, that'll be Dublin's kick. So, midfielder Mullins. Just 3 minutes to go to half-time, the 2 points separating them. David Hickey dropping it. Stephen Darby doing so well. And then he's really down. Now David Hickey will be penalised most assuredly for that. So the little book coming out and David Hickey, they will go into it. Tony Hanaho with them. Jimmy Keaveney coming into picture. Liam Connor is the fullback. From the Offaly supporters. Richie Connor takes the free. Breaks to Pat O'Neill for Dublin. And he's fouled by Kevin Kilmurray. Free up to the champions. So he's going to throw it up himself. It was obviously a double foul. Kevin Kilmurray, Pat O'Neill and Jerry Carr. Brian Mullins is the one who catches it, loses it, gets it again, and then he's fouled. Bobby Doyle knocked away from him. Comes to Ollie Minnick. It was Eugene Mulligan that knocked it away. And Paddy Collins has spotted a foul. Jimmy Keaveney putting up a fist too. And he's put off. He's gone. Jimmy Keaveney disgusted with himself there. Was he fouled Ollie Minnick as the ball came out? Or as the Offaly cornerback was coming out to clear? Ollie Minnick is still getting the attention. Referee Paddy Collins calling in some help for the cornerback. Kevin Heffernan bringing Jimmy Keaveney off. So Dublin now down to 14 men. Being helped up there. He's still on the field. He's staying in the game. Now it's 15 Offaly men against 14 from Dublin. Richie Connor with the free for Offaly. Pat O'Neill for Dublin. Jerry Carroll for Offaly now. This is Fran Ryder for Dublin. Slipping out of defence with it. Still Fran Ryder, and then the use of the boot. That's Pat Doyle, and really Paddy Collins must stop this straight away. This is the sort of thing that's the ruination of the modern game of football. David Foran to take the free. That's Bernard Brogan for Dublin. That was meant for Bobby Doyle, but too far. Eugene Mulligan is there. 13, Anton O'Toole. And that's the first half at an end, and Offaly going in, leading by 2 points. Offaly 5 points, and Dublin now with 14 men, 3 points, so 2 points between them. Paddy Collins, the referee, coming off to the accompaniment of cheers from one side and boos from the Dublin supporters, but cheers from the Offaly supporters. So Paddy Collins starting the second half. Dublin into the attack straight away as the start of the first half, but remember, it's they're behind. Liam Connor cutting it off for Offaly. He's fouled it. He turned once too often, so free against them. Now, could this be a chance for Dublin to pull back to 1 point? Jimmy Keaveney, remember, their close-in free taker. He's gone off the field, put up in the first half, so it's Brian Mullins with this one. 45 metres out. Liam Connor gets it. Brogan and kicking it wide. They had 7 wides in the first half. They've started with 1 in the first 40 seconds. Martin Furlong, now with the sun behind his back, has got rid of the cap that he was wearing in the first half. Brian Mullins, magnificently fielded. Bobby Doyle transferring it to David Hickey. David Hickey with the shot. Martin Furlong gets a boot to it. That was great reaction by the goalkeeper. And Brian Mullins to David Hickey. And Hickey's low ground shot. Martin Furlong just getting his right boot to deflect it over. It's a 45-metre kick. The man to take it. They're against the wind now. A shot from Bobby. That's Liam Connor for Offaly. And the clearance from the full-back. Pat Fenning here for Offaly. That's curling badly away, but Johnny Mooney will get to it. Tony Hanahoe closing up now. Still Johnny Mooney. Kevin Kilmurray knocked away by Fran Ryder. That's Eugene Mulligan, the cornerback, now on the half-forward line. Kilmurray, Sean Lowry now, he's down. Was he in or outside the penalty area? The referee gives him the advantage, and then he kicks it wide. No, it's deflected. A Dublin hand got to it. The umpire is signalling, or that umpire there was signalling that it's a 45-metre kick. And it's coming out to that 45-metre line. Sean Lowry coming out to take it, number 14. He's the only Offaly man who scored, but his 5 points have kept them ahead. Sean with this long one. That's going to curl wide. Out for Dublin, the champions. They've just over 31 minutes if they're to save their Leinster title. They've been the champions for the last 5 years. Remember now, they're playing with 14 men. Dublin haven't been beaten in Leinster since June 73. Brian Mullins cut off by Jerry Carroll. Still Brian Mullins, he gets it back again. The long delivery into attack to his midfield partner, Bernard Brogan, who's moved up. Bernard fouled. Paddy Collins taking out the notebook. Brian Mullins will take it. This free is about 27 or 28 metres out. That's gone wide, another miss by Dublin. They'll certainly regret these in the first 15 minutes. When they were doing all the attacking, they had many wides. Now they've had two in the second half. For Offaly getting it. This is Tommy Drum for Dublin. Knocked away from him by Tom Fitzpatrick it was, who knocked it away, then the foul. Jerry Carroll to take the free. Sean Lowry, Mick Holden gets a hand to it and comes charging up quickly. The pass to Brian Mullins. Now Tom Fitzpatrick and Mullins. Tommy Drum now for Dublin. That's Mick Holden, the full-back, number 20. This is Fran Ryder, the centre-half-back. This is Bobby Doyle for Dublin. To Bernard Brogan. Johnny Mooney takes it away from him. He's fouled him, though. Paddy Collins spotting a foul by Johnny Mooney. Right of picture. Bobby Doyle's to take it. This one about 35 metres out, straight in front of the post, and Bobby lobs it wide. Oh, Dublin are missing a lot of chances. Field. But that's gone astray to Stephen Darby of Offaly. This is Mick Holden. Bouncing into the hands of Pat Benning. Sean Lowry now. Mick Holden covering back. Sean Lowry went kicking it wide. Both sides now missing opportunities. So still amazingly low scoring. 5 points to 3. Paddy Cullen now with the cap to protect him from the sunshine. The electronic scoreboard has just told us a few moments ago it's 24 degrees Celsius here in Croke Park. This is Bernard Brogan, fouled by Johnny Mooney. The football disrupted by these constant fouls. And John O'Toole for Dublin. Still Anton, Johnny Mooney, but he gets past him. David Hickey for Dublin. That's Bobby Doyle. Bobby getting in for the shot. He's surrounded now. It's a free out. He carried it too far. Eugene Mulligan grabbing that ball gratefully there. He'll place it for the free for Offaly. And it's the goalkeeper Martin Furlong who'll take that free. Furlong. This is Fran Ryder for Dublin. To Brian Mullins. That's meant for Bobby Doyle. He'll get to it first. They're trying to get in past Eugene Mulligan. He does. He gets past Liam Connor. Oh, it's off the upright. And Stephen Darby takes it away. Bobby Doyle weaved his way in there. Got the shot and it came off the foot of the post. Out to that man there, Stephen Darby. And then Stevie coming way down towards midfield. And Darby clearing it away. Kevin Kilmurray for Offaly. Back to Sean Lowry. Back to Kilmurray again. And Kilmurray all on his own with the shot and the point. That was good work. Good passing there between Kilmurray, the scorer, and Sean Lowry. 6 points to 3, and Kevin Kilmurray there the only man in the Offaly team other than Sean Lowry to score so far. That's Matt Connor. He judged that well. Still Matt Connor, Mick Kennedy with him. The sub in the first half. That's a great shot from Matt Connor. That's a great point. So the corner forward, putting them 4 points ahead now. Foul. The Offaly free, knocked away, comes to Pat Doyle. It is taken away from him by David Foran, and the clearance from the corner back. That's Eugene Mulligan. No, it's Jerry Carroll, the midfielder, is going to the right. Sean Lowry is there, breaking away to Tommy Drum. Sean Lowry and Tom Fitzpatrick in picture. Tommy Drum coming way across and down the left wing. Gone over the line now, though. And another Dublin sub in is Jim Roynane. Heffernan directing the changes. Young Jim Roynane, 20 years of age last February, coming in. The three, Kevin Heffernan and the two selectors. With the glasses there, Donald Colfer, Lurkin Redmond with the brightly coloured shirt. John McCarthy is going off. Jimmy Keaveney, who was sent off in the first half, also in that dugout. Now the Offaly line ball. Tom Fitzpatrick knocked away from him. This is Pat Doyle. Half blocked by Brian Mullins. Comes to David Foran. That's Anton O'Toole. Still Anton O'Toole. And now he's been fouled. That'll be a free to Dublin. About 48 or 49 metres out. David Hickey wants to take it quickly. Pat O'Neill also in picture. And then David changing his mind, leaving it to Brian Mullins. Tony Hanaho. That's Jim Roynane, and he's got the point, the young sub. Only 2 minutes on the field. 20-year-old sub just come in and gets the point for Dublin. Between them now. Dublin with the man short, still staying in touch. Brian Mullins down to Jerry Carroll though. That's knocked away by David Foran. Paddy Cullen coming off his line, and then the solo run by the goalkeeper. But the delivery going wrong. Richie Connor for Offaly. Fran Ryder here and Kevin Kilmurray. Ryder getting it and getting a free. Fran Ryder, the centre half back who did so well against Wicklow and doing just as well today again. This one about 30 metres out. Paddy Cullen comes out to take it. Bernard Brogan gets a finger to it. Knocking it away again. This is Jim Ronayne. That's cut off by Johnny Mooney. Mick Holden. Now comes to Sean Lowry. He's got inside the fullback. That's Matt Connor. And then he's blazed it wide. The corner forward with a chance, but he was under pressure, and then it screwed off the left of his boot and wide. Kick out from Paddy Cullen. Johnny Mooney gets a fist to it. 12 is Tom Fitzpatrick. Tommy Drum coming back quickly. Still Tom Fitzpatrick. Mick Holden, and then Fitzpatrick penalised for going too far. Paddy Cullen taking it quickly to Bernard Brogan. That'll be a free for Dublin. There's some commotion on the hill. Tommy Drum. Mick Kennedy rather, taking the free. Brian Mullins here in the middle of the field. Meant for Tony Hanaho, goes the wrong direction. Paddy Fitzgerald here for Offaly, lets it go over the line. Fitzgerald to take the line ball. Kevin Kilmurray, nicely caught by the centre half forward. Then the punted pass to Jerry Carroll. Jerry with the attempted shot. Paddy Cullen is on under it. But the clearance from Paddy gone wrong. Johnny Mooney about to take it quickly. Has to have another go at it. Dropped it, but Tommy Drum clearing it away. Comes to Bernard Brogan for Dublin. Into Brian Mullins. That's Eugene Mulligan. Mullins' long delivery was meant for Jim Ronayne, but it didn't get to him. Fran Ryder gets a fist to him. Back to Mullins here again. That's Anton O'Toole. Still O'Toole. Not in possession anymore. Eugene Mulligan booting it away. Pat Benning here for Offaly, then Tony Hanaho for Dublin. Bobby Doyle 15. The long drop kick by Doyle. That's Bernard Brogan. Brian Mullins it is. That's Liam Connor. Brian Mullins, and a great save by the goalkeeper. Martin Furlong had that well covered. Martin Furlong getting the rounds of applause. This is Liam Connor. There's a free in. A foul on one of the Dublin forwards. That man there in the all-yellow shirt, covering Brian Mullins' shot for that goal, and awfully relieved to see the save. So Brian Mullins with the free, 20-metre line. Remember, 3 between them, and he's kicked it wide. Dublin amazingly missing the easiest of chances today. That looked to be in such an easily scoreable position, and the big midfielder here missing it. David Hickey and Stephen Darby, and David letting it go over. Dublin sideline kick. David Hickey takes it himself to Bobby Doyle, then Jim Ronayne, the big 6', 20-year-old, meant for Brian Mullins, but it's Pat Benning who puts it out. This is Sean Lowry now playing centre half forward. Kevin Kilmurray's gone in full forward. Free to Offaly. Richie Connor, centre half back. This is Matt Connor. That'll be a Dublin kick. Quickly taken. Mick Kennedy to Jim Ronayne. That's Liam Connor all on his own. That's coming to Johnny Mooney. 15 Bobby Doyle. This is Mick Holden. Fouled by Kevin Kilmurray, pushed in the back. Free out to Dublin. Tommy Drum's the taker, or Mick Kennedy rather, when he can get rid of Kevin Kilmurray. Knocked on by Bernard Brogan, Tony Hanaho. Still the captain, and then he's been fouled or he's been penalised for carrying it too far. Richie Connor, number 6. That was lobbed to Jerry Carroll. This is Matt Connor. The centre, right into the large parallelogram. Paddy Cullen cutting it out. And coming way out of his goal. He's now 25, 30 metres out. The pass to Brian Mullins. That was meant for Jim Ronayne, but it was Richie Connor, number 6, who cuts it off. Then Sean Lowry, he's now outfield. A great kick by Sean Lowry, that's another point for him. So, 8 points to 4, double scores. And 6 points for Sean Lowry. Number 20 for Offaly. That's Jerry Hickey, who was injured and not picked originally, coming in for Tom Fitzpatrick. This is Jerry Carroll at midfield. That's Kevin Kilmurray, and the shot from Kevin about 35 metres out. It's a magnificent point. What a marvellous point by the centre half forward, now playing full forward. He was about 35 metres out, straight over the post. Jim Ronayne here, free to Dublin. Dublin's own 65-metre line. Brian Mullins takes it to Bobby Doyle. Anton O'Toole lets it go ahead. He's been fouled from behind by Ollie Minnick. The free's about 40 metres out. Bobby Doyle quickly taking it. The right half back Tommy Drum here to David Hickey. The shot from David. Bobby to Bernard Brogan. Jim Ronayne. It's a free out, though, it's a free out. It's no goal. Jim Ronayne ran into position for it, but the referee spotting a foul down there, so it's disallowed. That surely is a blow to Dublin. 23 minutes into the second half. Martin Furlong with the free out. Stephen Darby here. Then Johnny Mooney. That's Pat Fenning ahead of him. Johnny Mooney. Brian Mullins with him. Brian Mullins then penalised. No, it's the freest to Dublin. Obviously the referee judging that Johnny Mooney had fouled it on the ground. Front rider with the free. Richie Connor and Jim Ronayne, the scorer of the goal that was disallowed. This is Kevin Kilmurray. Mick Kennedy, 23, 6 is Fran Ryder, and it's Ryder who gets it. And the clearance from the centre half back, but there's nobody there for Dublin. Sean Lowry is for Offaly, and that's just gone wide. Collins' kick out. This is Kevin Kilmurray under the pressure from Mick Holden. Controlled it well, still under pressure. Now the shot block. Pat Fenning now for Offaly. Recovered well and gets the shot, but kicks it wide. Inaccuracy on both sides in this Leinster final. Kick out from Paddy Cullen, breaks to Sean Lowry, and then Sean Powell, free to Offaly. Jerry Carroll is 9. Sean Lowry to take the free as Dublin make a substitution. He has to wait. Just right of picture there, that's the sub, right of picture, just gone out of picture, Michael Hickey. And his brother David just gone sitting down there. So one Hickey replacing another. Sean Lowry with the shot, Paddy Cullen with the save. This is Richie Connor. Paddy Fitzgerald inside him, takes the pass. Pat O'Neill for Dublin. Breaks away from him. Matt Connor is 15, Kevin Kilmurray. Paddy Cullen will be out though. Cullen with the kick out to Fran Ryder. That's Stephen Darby. It'll come to Brian Mullins, unmarked. Bobby Doyle outnumbered. Liam Connor for Offaly. That's Richie Connor, his cousin. This is Kevin Kilmurray, nice pass to Jerry Hickey. Shot half block from Jerry, Paddy Cullen is there. Mick Holden, he spotted Mick on the right. The clearance from the full-back, Anton O'Toole. Brian Mullins gets a boot to it, but the full-back is unmarked. Remember, Jimmy Keaveney sent off before half-time. This is Pat O'Neill for Dublin. Stephen Darby, what a marvellous game he had on that half-back line. Johnny Mooney at midfield. That'll go over the line, Dublin's line ball. Minutes to go, 5 points between them still. David Foran, the left corner back. That's Bernard Brogan. And his jersey's pulled, that's a very definite personal foul. Johnny Mooney's name goes into the book and he gets a finger wagging. Free taker is Bobby Doyle. And John O'Toole jumping well for it. And John O'Toole shot half deflected, Martin Furlong coming out under it. And then clearing it away. That has been such a tight defence down there. This is Sean Lowry now. And Bobby Doyle back at the other end of the field almost. This is Johnny Mooney for Offaly. Oh, well put off by Tommy Drum. Not Tommy Drum, rather Mick Kennedy, and he's overlapping way down into attack, finding Pat O'Neill, who's overlapping. Now the left half back, still Pat O'Neill. to Tony Hanaho. He's fouled. That's a free for Dublin. So Brian Mullins to take this one. To Jim Ronayne. And Ronayne gets the fisted point. 4 points between them now. That's the young lad who got that point. Just over 5 minutes, and 4 points between them. So are Offaly to become the Leinster champions for the first time since '73, or could Dublin save their title? Magnificently fielded by Johnny Mooney here. Cut off by Pat O'Neill. Tony Hanaho and Paddy Fitzgerald. Hanaho gets a toe to it, he's fouled then by Fitzgerald. Free into Dublin. It's about 43 metres out. Bobby Doyle's the taker. Now the shot from Doyle. Back to Anton O'Toole. Still Anton. Jim Ronayne. He's got another fisted point. That's 2 from the sub in a couple of minutes. So maybe Dublin should have had this young 20-year-old on from the beginning. 3 points now. Could Dublin do it? Just under 5 minutes. Look at their supporters. The 3 points for Dublin in this second half, all scored by that second half sub Jim Ronayne. This is Mick Kennedy. Taken away from him, Sean Lowry now. Pat Fenning. And Pat Fenning with the wide. So Offaly missing just as many chances now in this second half as Dublin did in the first. Kicked out by Paddy Cullen. Bernard Brogan. That was meant for Brian Mullins. Richie Connerlow for Mick Kennedy. Michael Holden now. Jim Ronayne, the scorer of the 3 points. That'll be Dublin's kick. Michael Hickey. Another second half sub. That's Liam Connor, the fullback. Beautifully caught by the big fellow. This is Fran Ryder for Dublin. To Bernard Brogan. Bernard trying to make the charge to the centre. He's got the point. Only 2 between them. Midfielder who scored it. Just 2 between them and just over 3.5 minutes. And now listen to the cheers. A tense situation in this Leinster final now. Pat O'Neill. Superb fielding by O'Neill. Tony Hanaho, can he stop it going wide? He's got it. And the centre by the captain. Anton O'Toole gets it. And he's dragged down. Was it inside or outside the large parallelogram when he was fouled? He wound up, as you can see, inside it. But Paddy Collins is standing outside. So it's the free. Mick Hickey's coming over. Brian Mullins obviously asking the ref how long to go. Michael Hickey to take this one. That's the way he sees those posts. And he's got it now, just 1 point between them. So Dublin with these 40 men coming back from 5 points behind, just 1 between them now. Dublin the time. They just want 1 point to make it a draw. Park, along with the Galway Cork All-Ireland hurling semi-final. Brian Mullins gets the free, and then he's not pleased with it. That was dissent. Mullins on the ground. But quickly back up again. So the referee throwing it up, penalising the Dublin man for the dissent, and as Mullins gets it again, Jim Ronayne to Bernard Brogan. Anton O'Toole is unmarked on the right. This is Anton O'Toole into Brian Mullins. Bernard Brogan the goal. What an amazing finish to this final. Anton O'Toole and passing to Brian Mullins, then to Bernard Brogan, who scored it. Trying to get the spectators off the field. The police and officials out there. Martin Furlong waiting for the kick out. Brian Mullins thanking somebody up there for that goal. It was the midfielder there who played a vital part in it. It was a passing movement. Anton O'Toole to the midfielder, and then to Bernard Brogan, who'd stolen in to the corner of the square. Jerry Carl here for Offaly. 2 points between them now. This is Fran Ryder and Mick Holden letting it go wide. That'll be a kick out. Spectators in at the end line there. We've gone over the 35 minutes, but remember there was that stoppage. But we can't be far away from it. Dublin, it's all over, it's all over. Dublin are still the champions. What an unbelievable comeback by Dublin with 14 men. So Stephen Darby there on the ground. He'd want to get up quickly. The spectators are storming all over the field. Who were 9 points to 4 behind after 21 minutes of that second half, staging that incredible comeback in the last few minutes. And apart from the goal by Bernard Brogan, one man they can thank so gratefully was the young sub Jim Ronayne, who contributed 3 second half points, because they were on the precipice of defeat. And they sprung back magnificently from it. It looked as if Offaly had this game won. But then in the second half, they were plagued by inaccuracy, as Dublin were in the first. So Dublin now with 6 successive Leinster titles, and the only other 2 counties to succeed in doing that was Wexford in 1913 to 1918, and the Kildare team of 26 to 1931.